Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another pick a card reading, and today's topic is the person on your mind. How do they view you? So I want you to go ahead and take a second, say this person's name out loud, and then pick a pile. I have piles 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and take a second, see which pile resonates with you, and we'll go ahead and get started. Hi, pile 1. So if you choose the first pile, then this is your reading on the person on your mind, the person whose name you said out loud. How do they view you? Okay, I'm seeing a very beautiful energy, but I don't know if there's some history with this person. For some of you, there could have been like a little bit of a rocky past, or kind of like a rough patch, or some tough times, some difficulties. Someone feels like they owe you an apology. Now, if that's not the case, then this could just be someone who feels like they'd have to kind of fight or put in some extra effort to be close to you. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, I see that they see you as someone who's very blessed, someone very talented, someone that kind of like lights up a room. There's a value to you here. Ten of Pentacles, if this is a romantic connection, it could go two ways. We've got romance possibly with the Ten of Pentacles, or it could also be family, or even both. There is this energy of this person seeing you as someone who is valuable to have in their life. So someone who is a good connection to have, but also someone that they would like to have like a close, long-standing relationship with. But there's like a level of mystery. I don't know if they fully know how you view them or how you feel about them, but there is this feeling of needing to do more or to be better, to connect with you. I kind of want to see who this person is to you. Let's see. Yeah, with the Four of Cups, this person either feels like they've dropped the ball in some way, or they need to be better, they need to do better, they need to grow, or they need to repair things with you. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so my Four of Pentacles as well too is something about holding back as well. So this person does feel like you're withdrawn from them to a certain degree at this point. Yeah, Knight of Cups. But there's love here, there's care. Yeah. If there's been an ending, this has been really difficult for this person. Or if there's the idea of an ending, right? If this person's like, okay, if I don't connect with them more, if I don't show up for them more, if I don't treat them better, this could end. Yeah, Lovers. King of Cups. This person has a lot of love for you. They do. Now, if you don't know this person too well, I could definitely see that this is someone who is interested in you, but they feel like they'd have to put in some extra effort or some extra work that they haven't done yet. This person could even feel like they've been a little bit like cowardly, whether it's like coming forward or offering something to you. But if you are connected with this person right now, I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. I think they care deeply for you, but there is this feeling of kind of having dropped the ball or not fully showing up for you in the way that they needed to. And if this person is in your past, I mean, definitely there's this feeling of like, I wish I was still in their life. I wish I could still reconnect with this person. But also understanding that if you've had some distance with this person, if you've kind of pulled back for this person, it's for a good reason. The Sun. They view you as someone happy. Someone who can be a little bit more to yourself as well, but for good reason. Yeah, this person knows about what you've been through, or there's something about them reflecting on some difficulties, maybe some difficulties that they participated in. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, yeah. Something about this person also viewing you as someone who can be very transformative, so you can move forward, you can heal from things relatively quickly, and kind of move out of difficult situations and move towards better situations. I think in the past, this person found this kind of mysterious, right? How are you able to get over this thing? How are you able to move on from this thing? But I feel like this person has now seen something difficult or trying that happened to you, and they understand now. Yeah. There's the Eight of Cups and the Force. Okay, there's this big energy of this person not understanding how or why you could like end things or cut things off or move on from things so quickly. And now this person has seen it's because you've had to do it before. Page of Wands. Yeah, Five of Cups. Hanged Man. Something about this person understanding you a lot better than they used to, or like putting the dots together. But once again, so we did just have 3 piles, and I feel like everyone's going to kind of pick for different people. I'm going to read for past, present, and also maybe people that you don't know too well. So you can kind of listen for those different parts and fit the pieces together. But this is my pile 1 energy. So this is someone who, if they're in your past, they understand why they're in your past. I feel like there's a lot of regret there. There's a lot of wishing and kind of hoping that one day, maybe I can reconnect. But also kind of understanding, depending on the circumstances, that you don't really circle back to people like that. You kind of are able to move forward and find better. And so there's really no reason for you to circle back to people. If this person's in your life now, I feel like there's this really strong desire to stay connected to you, to have you in their life. They feel like maybe they've dropped the ball sometimes, or they haven't really fully shown up for you in the way that they needed to, but they want to. I don't know, there's some sort of transformative energy. And I think they also have this understanding that your presence in their life is not guaranteed. If this person doesn't know you very well, I feel like this person could really see some sort of long-standing relationship with you, whether this is romantic, a friendship, some sort of connection here. But I also feel like this person does understand that there's a certain level of contributions or respect that they would need to put in to actually like come forward towards you. There could be some intimidation. There could even be some feelings of not being good enough for you. It's like they would have to fight in some way in order to keep or have a spot in your life. I don't know, you kind of just carry yourself in a way where they just kind of know you're not just going to have any old person in your life. Like they kind of need to bring something to the table. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. They view you as someone very intelligent. For some of you, someone very godly, someone very spiritual, someone who's really able to kind of cut through the BS, if I'm honest. Let's get some more. It's sort of a sobering energy. Yeah. Passionate. It's interesting. There's something sort of like sensual about you as well with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. This person could also view you as someone who kind of knows how to navigate or even leverage like your charm or your attractiveness. Like you're not really afraid of that. I don't feel like you ever really cross any lines when it comes to that. But there's something sort of smooth and like sexy about you, honestly. Yeah, 4 of Wands, but at the same time, someone who is either family oriented, someone respectable. 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So there's a big thing here too. So whoever this person is, whether you know it or not, I think this person does have some insecurities or some things from childhood that they haven't healed yet. I feel like this person's inner child is quite wounded, and this person feels like, whether it's just the way that you carry yourself or if they know you more deeply, this person feels like you're way more healed and way more evolved than they are. And I think that this could be like an intimidation factor. So if you knew this person for a long time, they feel like you've grown a lot more than they have. If you're currently in this person's life, once again, they feel like you're a lot more healed than they are, and they're kind of trying to catch up. They may even have some behaviors that could be because of this wounded inner child. And if this person doesn't know you, they might just kind of feel like not the most confident and healed person. And when they see you, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you interact with people, you seem like, okay, this person is healed. They've got it together. They're confident. They're self-assured. And I think that you still have your own healing to do, as we all do. But you just seem so much more self-assured than they feel. And so I think this is where a lot of that, it almost kind of feels like this person is looking up to you in certain ways. But depending on what your history is with this person, there could be some guilt if there's some things from the past. Because for some people, they kind of had to learn about who you are, why you're able to transform, why you're able to heal and walk away so quickly the hard way. For some of them, they got to see that process firsthand. Like they could have wondered, like, oh, like, how did you leave your ex? Or, you know, how did you move on so quickly? Or why are you not mad about the past? Or, you know, why are you so confident? They saw it for themselves. Possibly you having to heal from them. Chariot. They see you as someone fast moving. They see you as someone decisive, definitive, but once again, because this is such a big general message, it's really going to depend on who this person is to you, but it's all kind of this unifying energy, and I think that's why it came through. So definitely if you have multiple people, you can check out multiple piles as well. As I just said, say their name out loud and then pick a pile for them. But I'm going to read for that. So people from your past, people in your present, and people you don't know too well / new people. But this is definitely the pile of, how are they so transformative? How are they so confident? How are they so fast moving? Wanting to be in your life, wanting to be connected to you, but depending on the circumstances, for some of them, they can be connected to you. For others, they know they kind of have to let it go. But the good news is, once again, if this is an energy of someone you're connected to now, if there's sparks flying, or if you're in a commitment, or if you're friends and kind of getting to know each other, it's a beautiful energy. I feel this energy of wanting to step up for you, wanting to be good to you, wanting to be fair with you, wanting to have you in their life for a long time. That's what I have for you. Really, really nice energy. I do hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, details on how to do that are down below. But thank you so much. I do hope you enjoyed this. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you. Hi, pile 2. So if you chose a second pile, then this is your reading on how does this person view you. Okay, so I'm reading for people from the past, people in your life right now, and people who want to get to know you, new people. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. This person is very, very impressed by you. Number 1, this person views you as super attractive, very fiery, go-getter kind of energy. It's like if you set your mind to something, you will do it. Now with the 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands, this person also views you as someone who gets a lot of attention. You are viewed as someone who works well with others. People like to connect with you. People like to collaborate with you. But they also view you as someone who... there's always a certain level of resistance that you've met or that you've experienced. It's like other people also see how good of a manifestor you are. There's something very charming about you, very magnetic. And it's like you'll have some people who absolutely love you and some people who like really want to come at you. And this person knows this. They notice this a lot. With the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles, this person wants to be in your life. Absolutely. If this person is close to you, they want to stay close. If they're not close to you, they want to get close. You seem quite popular to this person, but it's sort of like that double edge of popularity, right? Like some people like you, but some people will try to come for you. Very fiery energy. This person finds you extremely reliable as well. It's kind of like if they want something to get done, or if people want things to get done, they kind of know that you're the person to turn to. They feel like people have confidence in you. I almost feel like this person has a little bit more of an outside perspective on yourself than you do. This person feels like people just love you. This person could also view you as someone who is multi-talented with the 2 of Pentacles, but also like has a lot that you're balancing, a lot that you're managing. This person could want to help you, or they want to be able to help you more. It's like they want to support you, but they also want to learn from you and grow with you as well. Something feels slightly shy about this person. I don't know if they're shy with you, if they're shy just like in their own life. But they see you as this like incredibly confident, kind of like shining energy on a hill. Like, man, if I could be more like pile 2. But it's a nice energy. I'm really curious what your relationship is with this person. And once again, it's going to be a little different for everyone. We've got 3 piles for like thousands of viewers. But 5 of Swords, yeah. 8 of Swords. This person, they could have some insecurities. They could have a little bit of anxiety. They feel like you are just so free from all of that. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of this person kind of comparing the 2 of you, but at the same time, it comes from a place of like wanting to better themselves or uplift themselves. Regardless of what your relationship is with this person, I do feel like this person wants to be more like you. This person could be prone to a little bit more anxiety, a little bit more stress, a little bit more like pessimism or sadness, even a little depression. And once again, we all deal with difficult emotions, but this person just feels like you handle them so much better than they do. Page of Wands. Yeah, 6 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Yeah. This person wants to lift the energy between the two of you. And I keep seeing all these threes. So there's a lot of like desire for more connection, desire for more collaboration. If the two of you even do spend time together, it's like, I want to spend more time with you. I want to lift myself up more like you are. If you guys don't know each other very well, this person really wants to spend more time with you. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this person sees you. This person loves you. For some of you, this might be a surprise. For others of you, this will be no surprise at all. But once again, if you are not super close to this person, it's because this person is super intimidated. Yeah. But this person thinks about like connecting with you a lot. They feel like they really have to level up. This person feels like they have to level up either to be with you or if they're already with you, for you. I don't see a whole lot of bad energy, but if this person's no longer in your life, I feel like this person is really reflecting on like why they did what they did or how things ended up the way that they did. I think a lot of it stems from like insecurity. It feels like this person is very much like trying to be on some sort of like uplifting journey. Like, I want to be better. I want to be happier. Like, and I feel like so much of that inspiration, whether you know this or not, is because of you. 7 of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords. This person could be worried either about something that happened between the two of you, or if this person's not like admitting their feelings or something. This is really stressful. That's like a very specific energy. Yeah. There's also something about this person feeling like you kind of highlight for them, like, I'll be honest, like their BS. So, like if this person's like, well, I just can't do that. And then they see you do it and it's like, okay, well, obviously, like it can be done. Or, you know, if they're like lacking confidence and then they see you with confidence, it's like, man, like I'm really selling myself short. You do kind of bring up a lot of things that this person really, it's something they want to work on. But I don't know, pile 2, you just kind of, you like shine bright. I feel like you're very impressive to a lot of people. And this person is like really enamored with you, honestly. 2 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. If this is someone from your past, they see you as completely inaccessible to them. It's sort of like they can just be a fan and just kind of watch from the sidelines. They also view you as someone like, I'll be honest, like it kind of seems like people come to you or opportunities come to you, connections come to you. Like you'll pursue them too, but they kind of feel like they have to pursue you more. Yeah, they feel like they gotta work for you. I heard that literally too. For some of you, somebody like wants to work with you as well or work for you. Okay. 7 of Cups, Lovers. This person likes you a lot. This person looks up to you. Like you shine, you're like the sun to this person. I don't have the sun here, but it's giving me that energy really strongly. We have this star and the moon. Very mysterious. Very healing, very healed. This person wonders like, how did you heal? Or how did you grow so much? Or how are you so confident? How are you so self-assured? Yeah. So I think for a lot of you, you already have some sort of connection with this person. If this person's in your past, they just like, you're like that one. I'm imagining like Daisy from The Great Gatsby, but like actually like someone who really accomplished things on their own as well too. Just like this shining, shimmering mirage. Yeah. If this person's in your life, like I don't know if you've seen this or if you're realizing this, somebody is like really like getting into gear. And if you don't know this person super well, this person is, I'm not gonna say obsessed with you, but pretty close. Like this person actually thinks you're incredible. But I don't think this is really going to shock you. Like, I think you do come through in a very beautiful, magnetic energy. Like, you really stand out a lot. It's a great energy. So what I would say is this. If this is someone you're interested in, yeah, continue to build that relationship. If this is someone you're with, I see a really bright future. If this is someone from your past, I mean, they're probably going to be kind of obsessed with you forever, if I'm honest. Like, this is wild energy. I mean, so many cups, so many aces. This is just like, pile 2 is the best person I ever met in my entire life, and they were so beautiful and they were so wonderful. Like, oh my God. It's a lot. It's a lot. This person might cry over you if you're not in their life anymore. If this person is just like someone that you don't really know too well, this person has a huge secret crush on you, if I'm honest. And if this person is in a relationship with you, I mean, number one thing I will say is this. There's a big separation between this person's like insecurities and kind of some issues and like the intensity of their feelings for you. So just make sure that their actions match up with this energy. But say, for instance, you're dating this person and everything is good, or their things are solid, and you're just kind of wondering, how do they really feel about me? This person, I would say, is absolutely trying to heal and transform and like really match up with you. If their behavior is kind of funky and weird, I would say that this is a person who is almost kind of mystifying you to be like, I just have my problems with Pal 2, so amazing, I could never be like them. They're just going to be this far off angel. Just kind of like making excuses for some of their behavior. It really depends on what your relationship is with this person. So all 3 piles are very different energy, but I'm reading for kind of who this person is in your life, where they are in your life, so that you can apply it to your situation. But ultimately, beautiful. Like, this person is very, very enamored with you, motivated by you. So if you got good vibes with them, I say it's very good vibes. If you don't have good vibes with them, I say just be aware this person's probably going to think about you and dream about you for the rest of their life. So do with that information what you will, pile 2. That is what I have for you. Very strong energy, very beautiful energy, frankly. The nice thing is, too, if this person feels about you like this, they're probably not the only one that feels this way about you. It's a beautiful energy. It's very impressive. I think you should be very proud, honestly. Well done. That's what I have for you, pile 2. I do hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, details on how to do that are down below. But thank you all so much once again. Until I see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you. Hi, pile 3. So if you choose a 3rd pile, then this is your reading on the person on your mind, the person whose name you said out loud. How do they view you? Okay, there's some intensity here. This person is either salty with you or obsessed with you. So with the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Devil, I'm seeing kind of a strong fixation here. I'm really curious what your relationship is with this person, because I'm seeing one of 2 things. This person could either see you as like an incredible manifestor, someone who's very focused, someone who can kind of really like put your hand in the fire and really make something great. But it really kind of depends on the relationship. So in all 3 piles, it's very different energies. And so I'm reading for past people in your life right now, and then people who are newer, people you don't know too well. So if this is a past energy, this person wants to know what's going on in your life right now. I feel like this person sees you as someone who's very mysterious, a very good manifester. I think you're really good at actually creating a lot of like intrigue or interest, especially for people from your past. Like, they want to know what's going on with you. They want to know the truth. They feel like maybe they owe you an apology, but at the same time, they also feel like you don't care to get an apology from them. They view you as successful, maybe even like a bit of a workaholic in some ways, or very ambitious, but it's working out for you. It's a nice energy, honestly. If this person's in your life right now, this person could be a little bit obsessed with you. It doesn't seem like it's coming from a bad place though, but I feel like this person's really fixated on you, on the connection. Like, there's like a kind of an obsessive energy for a lot of people, if I'm honest. It kind of doesn't really matter if they're in their past, present, or new people. I think a lot of people are like low-key kind of sweating you right now. If this person doesn't know you too well, this person wants to know you bad. I don't know. This person thinks about you a lot with the Devil. They think you're very successful, very attractive. If there's anyone who doesn't know your age, they definitely think you're younger than you are. They find you so fascinating. There's something about people finding you fascinating, very intriguing. It's giving me like an Angelina Jolie, Megan Fox kind of energy. Just like very intense, like coffee Ciro, just like sort of that siren-y energy, whether a man or a woman. This person kind of sees you as like this siren, but very high level as well. Now the Page of Cups is funny because it's like all this super high level intense energy, and then we have the Page of Cups. And so the Page of Cups can be quite warm, quite inviting. There is something about you where I think you can tap into this energy of being a little softer, a little bit more vulnerable, but most of the time you seem like fiery. I'm imagining when someone sees you, or when you like walk into a room, it feels like there's like flames coming up, or flames. Okay, pile 3, let's get some more. I don't know who this is. Now, if you have kind of like a bad relationship with this person's like super jealous. I'm gonna be so real with you. But that really kind of just depends on like who this person is to you. King of Wands, you're very attractive. 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands. This person definitely sees you as like, if you have a difficult situation with someone, if you've had a difficult experience, like you're okay with moving ahead. Ooh, it's interesting. We mixed up a couple cards in the deck here. We have the 7 of Cups from another deck in here. This person could fantasize about you. Now, for some of you, it really depends on the context. If it makes sense for it to be like sensual fantasies, I'm definitely saying that. But like if this is like a platonic person, like a family member or like an old friend or something, I just heard if it's an old friend, be aware that that could still be sensual fantasies. But if this is like a purely platonic situation, this person could just fantasize about what's going on in your life. You know, all the successes you're having, the cool people you're meeting, the cool things that you're doing. I feel like this person has kind of built you up in their mind. With the 9 of Cups, I'm going to go ahead and put this in its right deck. Okay, 9 of Cups, yeah. So blessed, very, very naturally blessed, like very, very intelligent. You have some really good skills or some really good talents. I'm imagining, once again, sort of that like Achilles energy, like just naturally blessed, naturally better than the rest. Okay, let's get some more for pile 3. You have a very fiery, intense energy, but like I think people are really into it. I do think that sometimes you do shock people's systems though. I think in the beginning, this is an energy that I've been picking up on a lot, and there's another general message that I did months ago, where it was something along the lines of, I think when people first meet you, you're a bit of a shock to some people's system, but the more that they get to know you or the more they see you, the more they kind of settle in and get really comfortable. But don't be surprised when people first meet you if they're like, whoa, like a little like, who is this? Like, oh my gosh. Like you have this intensity, but I feel like a lot of people are really attracted to it and get really kind of addicted to it, if I'm honest. Tower, I'm telling you, come on. The cards are not playing. I hope that this energy is making sense for this person. If not, you can definitely check out the other piles. But this person is like either stone cold in love with you, or they feel like multiple people are stone cold in love with you, or they've experienced this. When people first meet you, it feels like a tower. Like people can be kind of startled by you and like very excited. It's kind of one of two. Either people are very startled by you, or people like immediately fall in love with you. This person could also be shocked by how deeply they feel about you, whether it's love, jealousy, 5 of Cups, sadness. Someone could be sad as well. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I just heard no matter what you're going through, you're always gonna... Okay. What I truly am wanting to say, it's coming through really strongly, is no matter what you're going through, you're always gonna go after the money. All right, but you'll always be stable. You'll always take care of yourself. You always kind of know what to do to maintain your life. Queen of Wands, we got the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. You could attract people well, or you could attract like attractive people. Attractive people could be attracted to you, or this person feels like you only are really interested in attractive people. And it doesn't have to be physically attractive. This could be someone with an attractive personality. This could be attractive work ethic. This could be attractive skills. This person feels like you're very selective about who you have in your life. And it's kind of like, you know, I'm at a certain level. I want people at my level too. Judgment period. I mean, come on. 10 of Cups. Look at that. Okay, you're very tapped in. your energy is so clear. So what I know is like you don't really have a lot to hide. You don't have a mask on. You're kind of tapped into your true power. Like who you are internally is coming out. People can see it. And who you are inside is like a it's intense. I'm not gonna say the word that just popped into my head, but it's kind of like a shark energy. But like not in a bad way. And like if you think about it too, sharks are not good or bad. They're just who they are. But they go after things, you know, they make things happen. We have the Judgment, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So you're not judgmental, you are discerning when it comes to who you have in your life. And once again, people feel like your circle, your social life, the people who are in your life, it's beautiful. There's a beautiful energy to it. But it's like you kind of defend that. You defend your space. You defend the people around you very fiercely. Like you defend your boundaries fiercely. People also feel like some people are quite defensive for you or protective of you as well, especially when you're not around. Yeah. Like this person like knows that like people, I don't know if you're aware of this, but people do not really like come at you when you're not around. Like people don't really feel comfortable like saying like crazy stuff about you. I'm not sure why, but yeah, 8 of Wands. Because people will absolutely like pipe up for real. People love you. This is such an interesting energy. I do feel like this person is fascinated by you. If they're in your past, they feel like people don't play about you even now. That people like still love you, still care about you. If your name is ever brought up, it's like, yeah, they were sick, they were dope, like they're amazing, or have you heard what they're doing, like they look so good. If this person's in your life right now, this person feels like you are a serious go-getter. They feel like you just like make things happen. You're very attractive. You're great at attracting things and building really good, strong relationships. But you're very discerning. So you don't have to have like a million people in your life, but it's very much quality over quantity. If this person doesn't know you very well, they are like in awe of you. I'm gonna be honest, there might be like a little bit of like fear, but it's like that exciting fear. I'm gonna be honest, I keep saying like Angelina Jolie, that kind of energy. But it's sort of like that enticing, like, oh, you know what? I feel like this is gonna resonate for who this is for. This is a slightly more specific pile. I don't think this is gonna be everybody's energy, but I feel like if you're still listening, you're feeling it, you're like, yes, Earth Angel, this is me. You're tapping into my energy, in which case I'm glad. Let's keep going. So if you're familiar with the movie Beowulf, it's a movie from like the early 2000s. It was motion capture, but Angelina Jolie's character in Beowulf, this is kind of how this person sees you. Like you're very like hypnotic, very attractive, but you like get things done. But I feel like that Page of Cups is sort of, it's like this sweet, gentle, but still fierce kind of like, you know, come here kind of energy. Very, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. I don't know, someone feels like they're being stabbed in the heart by you. I don't know, you're running circles around some people here. But I feel once again for this Ten of Swords, what I would say is this, because I'm reading for so many people. Who is this person to you? Is this someone from your past? Is this a lover? Is this a friend? Is this an ex-friend? Is this someone who betrayed you? Whoever this person is, they feel like the Ten of Swords. Truly. They feel like a lot of intensity. If someone's jealous of you, they're like intensely jealous. If someone loves you, they're intensely. If they are excited by you, they're intensely. It's a very intense energy. So I would just say, you know, continue to kind of work around that. Continue to get comfortable in that energy, but also understand that you're having a very profound impact on some people or on this person in particular. Because once again, you could come off like, you know, sweet gumdrop to everybody else, but to this person, it's like, oh, like they're a bright flame, truly. Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Magician. There's something too about this person feeling like they see you more clearly or more deeply than other people. This is getting really mystical and magical here. This person feels like they somehow know you better than other people or see you more clearly than other people. This might make sense, or this might just be all in this person's head, but if this is resonating, then they might actually see you very clearly. This person feels like you're able to move really fluidly, but at the end of the day, you're the magician in the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. It's like you are a fighter, but you fight in a lot of different ways. You're able to leverage your intensity when you need to. You're able to pull back and be soft and kind and warm when you need to be. And, you know, I don't know. I feel like this person feels like they've seen different sides of you. I don't know. I just keep hearing this person feels like they know who you really are. It's impressive, though. But depending, you know, are they jealous? Do they love you? Do they want to be like you? That statement can mean a lot of things. Nine of Pentacles. But they see you as someone who is going to be incredibly successful. And it doesn't matter who tries to stop you or who's tried to stop you. You're going to get there. The Hierophant and the Star. Something about you is very transformative. Or you have transformed. Or you will transform something. Yeah, this person feels like you have great things ahead of you, whether they want to admit it or not. For some of you, you are close, or you have a good relationship, or you have a neutral relationship with this person. This person feels like you're going to reach the top here, and whatever you're doing, you're going to be a very successful person. And if this person's in your past, if this person is jealous or mad or salty, they still feel that way. They kind of wish they could stop you, but they know they can't. That's what I have for you, pile 3. Wow, very intense energy. This was a little bit more of a specific pile, but I hope this was enjoyable for who this is for. I know this is going to resonate for someone. My collective is really amazing. That's what I have for you. I hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, details on how to do that are down below. But thank you all so much for being here once again. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.